Recently, somebody wrote me this on Facebook. Pastor Rick, I've walked down many roads searching for happiness, but nothing is ever as good as it promises to be. I'm frustrated. I just want to be happy. Can you help me? And I would say to that person, if you're watching online right now, absolutely, I can help you. I want to start this series by giving you what I call 5 laws of happiness. Number 1, don't look for happiness, create it. Happiness is not something you look for. Happiness is something you create. And it's your choice. You're as happy as you choose to be. Actually, it's quite easy to create it, and we're going to be looking at it in this series. Number 2, happiness is not a goal. Happiness is not a goal. It's actually the result of right thinking, right living, right acting. It's the byproduct. If you make happiness the goal of your life, you're going to live a very self-centered life. And that's going to end up making you miserable. Making happiness the goal of your life will guarantee that you're never going to be happy. Happiness is never the goal. It is always the result. It's always the byproduct of something else. And so if you make it your goal, you're going to be miserable. Number 3, my habits create my happiness. My habits create my happiness. Happiness is a choice. We shape our habits, and then they shape us. And we're going to look at this in detail in this new series, how we shape our habits, and then our habits shape us. And you can create the habits of happiness in your life. Number 4, 4th law. Happiness based on happenings is temporary, but happiness built on habits is long-lasting. I'll say it again. Happiness that is built on happenings is temporary. I go to Disneyland, I'm happy. I come out, realize how much money I spent, I'm not happy. I have the happiness of going to see a movie, everybody's telling me it's great, it's not so great, I come out not happy, disappointed. Anything where you base your happiness on a happening, on a circumstance, on an occasion, as soon as the occasion's over, you lose your happiness. So you don't want that. Happiness based on happenings is short term, it's temporary. Happiness based on habits is long term, and you can be happy the rest of your life. And number 5, 5th law is this. Happy habits are as addicting as bad habits, but they're a whole lot more rewarding. There aren't the negatives that are given to bad habits. Now, bad habits take some time to develop. You don't develop them overnight. And the same thing with good habits. You don't develop them overnight. But happiness and the habits of happiness can be developed so that they become habitual in your life.